Scissors snip and colors pop. It's nearly 12. It's craft o'clock. Craft o'clock, let's make it shine. With Adam and Dawn, it's creative time. Ideas flow, the fun won't stop. Let's make some magic at Craft O'Clock. From inspiration to something new, on Hobbymaker we'll show what to do. Cut and stick, design and play. With Dawn's creations, we'll brighten the day. Craft o'clock, let's make it shine. With Adam and Dawn, it's creative time. Ideas flow, the fun won't stop. Let's make some magic at Craft O'Clock. Paint a rainbow, build a dream. Stitch together every seam. Glitter sparkles, paper sings. Craft O'Clock brings beautiful things. Craft O'Clock, let's make it shine. With Adam and Dawn, it's creative time. Inspiration around the clock. The world's more fun at Craft O'Clock.
Yes, indeed. The world's more fun with Craft O'Clock. Good afternoon, one. I'm early today. Makes a change, doesn't it? I'm bang on time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you're watching us today. You are in for a treat today. Genuinely in for a treat. Different as well to how we normally work on this one. Obviously, normally we put a QR code at the bottom of the screen and it sends you all to the same website. This one, because I don't want you to get muddled up, me and Liam were chatting this morning, and what we've done is we've done individual QR codes so you know where you're going. But you are in for a little sneak peek of something that is not coming to TV till tomorrow. So you can get in early. And this is what we're going to talk about this entire hour. If you've got any questions, queries, worries and woes, get them in now. I'll keep scrolling through all of the QR codes that we've got. So every item that we talk about, there's 4 items that we're going to talk about, and every single item has their own QR code. Now let's introduce the lady herself. Yes, indeed. She's the mastermind of the scoreboard. What she can't do with the card stock is not worth knowing. Yes, her motto, I have it tattooed across my chest, is burnish, burnish, burnish. It is the one and only. It's our Dawn. How are you, lovely?
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you good and well?
I am indeed. It's a lovely, bright morning as well, which is fabulous.
It's a stunning day today compared to the weather that we've had previous.
It is. Yes, indeed it is. It's lovely.
Now, as I said in your intro, you are the queen of storage boxes, and what you can't do with a scoreboard and a burnishing tool is not worth knowing.
I know. If it was my desert island items to take, it would be, yes, you trim out your scoreboard and that bone folder. Definitely.
Burnish, burnish, burnish. The red liner tape, it sticks with me.
Yes.
What we're talking about today, though, is we're talking Christmas. We're going Christmas advents and Christmas gifts. But necessarily, the concept of it doesn't have to be just for Christmas, does it?
No, it doesn't at all. I mean, to start with, yes, I designed the advent calendars. But as things progress and my mind gets going as well, I did a bonus project to add to the advent calendars. This means you can use this project all year round.
See, that's good.
Which is fabulous, because that's what it's all about. That's what crafters want.
It is indeed. Now, let's start at the very beginning. This is something I think new to Hobbymaker as well. It's never been seen on Hobbymaker before, but I don't, to my knowledge, we're talking about online workshops that have all been pre-recorded. They're all ready and raring to go. So you can do it in your own time. Tell me the overall of it, if you will. Give me the synopsis.
Yes, so I create and design online workshops because I know not everybody in the world can get to the same place at the same time on the same day. So this is why I created online workshops. When I started doing YouTube videos some 12 years ago, it came out that people were following me from all over the world. So how could I get that across to them? So online workshops were the perfect way to go. By them purchasing into an online workshop, it is then theirs. It's theirs to keep. It doesn't go anywhere. It's not like they can only watch it once. They can watch it as many times as they like, as often as they like. It's password protected, so it's private just to them. And when they watch me in an online workshop, they won't see this. They just see my hands on the mat. So if they've got a device in front of them, like their iPad or something, my right hand's their right hand and my left hand is their left hand. So I'm with them every step of the way.
I also like as well that it's in real time. It's not been sped up. It's not this is what I'm going to do, and then you speed it up. You're like, what I actually do? You do it in real time.
I do it in real time, and I do it at a slower pace, so it suits everybody. I also don't film it in one long video, because if you've got one long video and you want to do a bit one day and then come back to it the next, you've got to keep fast forwarding. Mm-hmm. So I design mine as in little baby steps. So they're shorter videos. So if you want to stop and do that part that day, the next day you just go to the next video. So they're smaller chunk videos, so it makes it easier to follow.
Now, just so everyone knows, I'm going to put the QR codes on the screen for you shortly. I'll also put the links in all of the chat groups that you are all currently in as well. Remember, this doesn't go to TV till tomorrow. This is the biggest, I think this is the biggest sneak peek we have ever had on Crafter Club. We're like 24 hours before anybody else can get their hands on it. So you can purchase it today and then sit back and relax, or you could purchase another one tomorrow. The choice is yours. Yeah. To give you some inkling of prices, we have prices as well. So it would be £25 for the online course.
Yes.
So it's £25 for Dawn, everything that Dawn's just said. There is also a course, the same course to make the same two objects if you wanted to go down that route, with SVG files, which we will come on to shortly for your scan and cut and things like that. That is £30. Okay, so if you like what we're talking about, we're going to talk. Which one are we going to talk about first, Dawn? Lovely. The Advent.
Yes, let's do the Dawn's Fill Your Own Advent Calendar.
So let me put that on screen at the moment. So the Dawn Advent Calendar, I need to click that one there. The Dawn Advent Calendar is on the side of the screen at the moment. Okay, now it's £25 for this one. If you like what you see, but you want it with SVG files, give me a minute and I'll put all them links up later on. Okay, but if you'd like just have a listen to Dawn first of all, see if this is what you want to do. But if you want it with it's already pre-cut, obviously your machine does it for you. We've got those details to come. Right then, Dawn, I'm going to hand this over to you. Tell me about the online workshop of the Advent Calendar plus bonus features.
Yes, bonus features. So this is the Dawn's Fill Your Own Advent Calendar. Okay, this was the first one that I created. Okay. Now this one is actually available in Imperial and in metric.
Oh, lovely.
So when you sign up to the online workshop, you can choose whether you want to watch the videos in Imperial or metric. You can choose whether you want to download the PDFs in Imperial or metric, your choice. This is the only one that does it. Okay, so if I open this out, this one I've just created with the brand new collection, These Seasons of Joy, by Arden Creative. I had to have a play with the lovely papers. But you'll see inside here, you've got your 24 boxes. that you can fill with brilliant gifts. What I find about advent calendars is you've got to find really tiny little gifts. I didn't want that. I wanted you to be able to put good size gifts, you know, a nice fun size chocolate in here, votive candles, flavored teas, jigsaw puzzles. You can put anything you like. Now, I created these for my children a few years ago, and they're going to be coming out again this year. So it's the 4th year they're coming out the loft.
See,
and
that's
they're
good.
still fine. So as a product, it means you're not throwing away. All you're going to do is every year fill them with something new. So we're going to create everything from scratch. This is all created from 12 by 12 cardstock. You're going to need roughly 20 to 21 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock to create one of these. But this is your advent calendar, which when you're not using, you can fold away. But there is a bonus project as well.
Love a bonus feature.
Bonus project. So with the bonus project, you're going to get more videos as well, more PDFs. So let me just grab this one back here, because I know this is one Adam likes. I've got different ones in here now, Adam.
Oh, I love this one. I think this is such a clever idea.
So again, you've got the same concept, but this then brings it on to all year round. It doesn't have to be just for Christmas. So I'm going to be opening this back to front for you. So this has been designed as a little pamper gift. Okay.
Look at that.
So it could be a Christmas Eve box, but it could be used all year round. It could be for a new mum. It could be for a child. It could be for a gentleman. It could be for anybody you like. So on this side, I haven't put any of the boxes. I've just popped a nice little pair of pajamas. But also with the bonus project, you're going to get separate videos that I will teach you how to do them. You're going to create these gift boxes. So, the pajamas are just falling out. That's fine. Let's lay them down. So if I undo this one, so you've got a nice little treat box here. And if I pull that open, you can put a little bottle of wine in there. If you wish, you don't have to. And then if I open this one up, I've got some little toiletries that you can have. And then if I open this one up, I've put some candles. So this could be a lovely hamper gift. It could be for a new bride. It could be for a Mother's Day. It could be for anything you like. This is the nice thing about it. But that's a double-walled box.
Okay.
So now let me show you, which I also share on the bonus video, is how to create a single-walled box. Okay, so you might be wanting to do a gift and not put quite as much in it. You can do. This is created as a Christmas Eve one, but you could quite easily, by changing the papers, you'll create it into anything you like. So in here, this time, you've got this lovely long slimline box. I've got some hot chocolates.
Oh, I love this.
But then in here, we've got some chocolate chips to put on our hot chocolate.
Oh, now we're talking.
And then we've got some marshmallows
Oh,
on our chocolates. So with this, the bonus project comes in imperial only, in inches only. But this means you can create the different size boxes. And I also go through how you can do a single-sided gift box. So that is your bonus project. So you're not only getting your advent calendar, you can also have the bonus videos and PDFs to create gifts that you could give anybody any time of the year.
I love it. I genuinely do. Absolutely love it. So, for those people that are wondering now, the QR code on the screen is without the SVG files. If you just want to, if you're still unsure and you want to shop everything, okay, people have been asking, the good old QR code that we all know and love, the Craft O'Clock deals page, that is now got everything on of Dawn's. So it's got all 4 classes. So with and without, okay? We haven't spoke about the other 2 yet, but if you're unsure and you're like, I just want to go and have a little look, scan that QR code on the screen now. I'll also put the link once again into all of the chats that you've got on this one, so you can go and have a little look. But I will bring up individual QR codes for the ones we're talking about, and I will keep flashing up the Craft O'Clock deals page, which has all of the workshops on as well. So you genuinely can't go wrong. Right, and Dawn, what are we up to?
Right, so this one is the cut your own version. This one here is one that's been done on the scan and cut.
Okay, I'll bring those details in.
If you look, it's just slightly smaller. And the reason it is slightly smaller, because your scan and cut doesn't actually cut a 12 by 12. It cuts out of a 12 by 12 sheet of card, but the matte cutting size isn't 12 by 12. It's 11.75, I think, by 11 point something or other. So that's why this one is slightly smaller. But you can see it's only a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
But then if we open it up, you've still got everything you need inside here. This one is heavy. This one's heavy. I can't remember what I put in this one. Let's have a little look.
Let's have a look.
What have we got in there? Candles?
Candles.
Candles. I haven't managed to get to my favourite candle shop just yet to get my Christmas candles, but these take lovely votive candles. They take a couple of your tea lights. So you could do an advent candle.
That'd be nice.
Calendar. Now, if you try and buy these, they're quite expensive, but this is something you can fill year after year. This is the nice thing about it. Now, you may be looking at this and thinking, oh, it looks quite difficult to make. It's not at all. Honestly, it's not at all. I want to bring this one in to share with you, Adam.
Yeah, please do.
Now, this one has been made by my neighbour next door. She's not a crafter, okay? She's not a paper crafter. She's not a crafter. She saw these and said, oh, Dawn, I want to have a go. I want to make one. I want to make one for my mum and dad. And I said, you can make one. She said, yeah, but I'm not a crafter. Where do I start? What do I need? Anyway, so I gave her a list. So she purchased her scoreboard, her bone folder, her glue, her paper trimmer, bought the online workshop. I didn't help her. And she created this. This is her first ever she made with the online workshop.
Look at that.
This was made last year. And she made it for her elderly parents and filled it with gifts for them. And you know what? She went to visit them the other week. And they gave it back to her and they said, can you fill it up for this year, please?
Obviously, I've seen these. I've had my hands on them. I've been able to touch them. They're really, really sturdy. And that's what we want to get across. They're ridiculously sturdy. So if you're thinking, oh, they're not, you're going to say they're going to last for years. No, genuinely, these samples that Dawn's had has been back and forth to many a studio in the time. And you know what I'm like by now. I rummage through everything. If there's something to eat in them, I'll have it all out of it. But they're really, really sturdy products. So they are going to last. If you look after them, they will last a lifetime.
They will. I literally, every year, mine just go in a cardboard box in the loft. So this year will be year 4. They're coming out the loft for my 2 children. See, but the nice thing is you're not having a calendar you're throwing away. You're having something you can fill on year after year. This is the nice thing about it. And you can personalise those gifts. So my friend next door, she puts like a little nail polish for her mum, and then she might put some little chocolates for her dad. And they take turns to open the windows. So it's something they do together, which is lovely.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So the details on the screen. So the top corner, just above Dawn's head, just up there, is all of them. If you want to shop ahead of us and you want to see everything, that's the normal Craft O'Clock deals page. The big ones on the side, just over here, scan that now, and that will take you to the workshop only. So what do you get in the workshop? Oh, I say the only workshop, you know what I mean. £25 will get you to an easy to follow step-by-step online workshop, 6 real-time videos, plus that bonus project as well. It's like having Dawn in your craft room, genuinely. It's not fast forward, it's not sped up. If anything, it's slowed down.
Yes.
Which is amazing. It really is. The bonus projects is an additional 8 step-by-step videos to create your bonus projects, ideals for those gifts for all year round. So don't just think it as an advent. That's the one where you can put your pajamas in it. They're the ones that you can put. I can show you. I have photos. Oh, here we go. That's the photo one. That's the photo we're looking at the moment, Dawn. It's the one you showed us with the wine and the candles and the pajamas in. But obviously, when it's all closed up and you want it to be a Christmas advent, it will look like this. It's up to you what you want them to be. They are absolutely beautiful. I will change the QR code on the screen now for your SVG files.
Yes. So the SVG files is lovely. And the thing is, you can still do those bonus projects, Adam. Heather made this one for me. This is just a welcome baby gift with a nice knitted shawl inside. So how fabulous to give a gift like that. Very easy to do.
They remind me of remember when you used to get a wedding album or a photo album and it'd come in a box? These would be beautiful for that.
They would indeed. They would indeed. And this is the nice thing. It's making that gift even more special for the person you're giving it to. It's a real keepsake gift. I know people that make the advent calendars and give them to somebody on the 1st of December. So rather than giving them a Christmas present because they've got too many, they give them to them and say, this is your Christmas present. An advent calendar from me filled up, which is a lovely gift.
It really is out. You're getting loads of lovely messages as well. Avril says, afternoon, everyone. Would highly recommend the advent calendars. I have both. Had completed the box, but life and health issues took over. Will finish sometime. Get them finished. Get them finished. There's a lot of burnish talking about on here. Remember that QR code in the top corner above Dawn is to see everything if you want to shop ahead of us. Sue says, hi, Adam and Dawn. I purchased this workshop previously from Dawn, and I have made it for all my grandchildren, which they now fill every year. The workshop is explained thoroughly and easily, and that's the thing with this one. We all know, Dawn, and how precise and meticulous you are, Dawn. That's what we love about you, that even in your demos you literally tell us what we need to do so we don't miss a step, and I'm guessing it'll be the same for when we get these home.
It is exactly the same. I tell you how much card you're going to need, how much pattern paper you're going to need, so you can create these. I mean, this last week, you've probably seen some teasers I've been sharing on social media, making this one here with the Arden Creative Seasons of Joy papers. I got my hands on them. I thought, I've got to make an advent. And I did. And you know what? I'd only used half of a pack of the 12 by 12 papers.
See, that's
so
good.
out of one of those packs of Arden Creative papers, you could decorate 2 of these advent calendars.
Get it while you can. I'll throw the link in the chats, all the chat groups now, and that's for everything. It'll take you to the Craft O'Clock page with Adam. You can go and see all the projects that we're talking about with the SVGs, but I'll also keep swapping them on the screen as well. I didn't finish reading the list of what you're actually going to get with this one. As I said, 6 real-time videos. Let's talk about the password protective online as well. It's available 24/7. Some people craft in the morning, some people craft in the afternoon, some people have a job to go to. So these are password protected, which means you get your password and then you can log in as many times as you want. Is that correct?
That is correct. So what's going to happen with the Hobbymaker customers, when you purchase, you're going to get a PDF that will go into their accounts. On that PDF is the link to the workshop. So you're not going to come directly to my website. It's a special link for Hobbymaker customers and their special password. They just need to keep that PDF safe so they can download it, they can leave it into their accounts, but they can watch the online workshop as many times as they like, as often as they like. And that is the nice thing about it. It's a project you might make some this year, and then next year you want to make some more. This is the great thing about it. The angel policy is, as long as you've made them, make and sell. And I know many people have made and sold these so they can buy more crafty goodies.
What you're showing us now, is that another? I know it's the inside of the boxes, but technically that's another project that you're learning as well.
It is indeed, because these are the gift boxes, the bonus boxes that you can add into the advent calendar. So if you want to create it as a gift, but you're correct, Adam. When you're going to make these with me, this is what they're going to be like. So here straight away, you've got a little wine box holder. So if you wanted to create those, put a bow round and have them as table gifts, you could. But basically, you've got little gift boxes here that you can cut out on your scan and cut, or you can just cut and score yourself. But they are going to be used time and time again. That's why it's a project that just keeps giving.
Now, we've never had so many people scan a QR code during Craft O'Clock either. You are absolutely loving this. You are one step ahead of us. Remember, this is a 24-hour pre-launch before Dawn. What time are you on the telly tomorrow, Dawn?
I'm on 3 p.m.
So this is, we are really before 24 hours. We're over the 24-hour mark that you've got. A quick question. Well, it's not really a question. It's more of Jackie's unsure. Jackie said, can't decide whether I want SVG or the other one. What would you say to that, Dawn? Is it horses for courses, whatever you're more comfortable with? Is one easier than the other?
They're both the same. Literally, they're both the same. So all the SVG is going to give you is the ability to cut all your pieces out. So all that's going to mean is you're not going to need your paper trimmer.
Okay.
Now, when you get the online workshop, when we talk about PDFs, this is what you're going to print out. I've taken out the measurements, so don't worry. So this is how I work them. Okay.
Yeah.
So say, let me bring up the bonus project there. Can you see I do things in blocks?
Yeah.
So I've got each individual box there. So there's a video to go with each box. You'll have the construction, you'll have the decoration, but it's broken down onto a table. So it's my sort of table method I've brought in. So you've got letters on them. You can put letters on there. I will show you this every step of the way through the online workshop. This means by printing them out, again, once you purchase the workshop, you can print out your PDF as many times as you like. If you printed it out, what I suggest people do is get their pencil and tick stuff off as they go along. You're not going to get confused. You're going to know exactly where you are. So if it's a project you're going to do a bit one day and come back the next day, you can do. But I've got the confidence that I'm going to give you that you're going to know exactly where you are every step of the way. A beginner can do this. If my friend next door, who has never crafted, can create one of these, and she is no paper crafter, just by having those few tools, you too can create one of these very easily.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question, and it's up to you. It's up to you whether what answer you give me. So, if I'm going without SVGs, okay, let's talk about me. So it's all about me. But I haven't got a scoreboard. I don't own a scoreboard. I haven't got a scoreboard. But I've got a scan and cut. Does that mean I would be better off going for the SVG files because I don't own a scoreboard, so I wouldn't be able to score the scores if I went for the instructions on its own? Is that the sticking point on this one, or is there other things I think, well, actually, I could go for that?
Right. So the SVG, when I tested out, and my design team were brilliant with this, particularly Heather, who worked with me and my husband to get the SVG files to work with the scan and cut. It took months, I can tell you, because every time he would make one on the computer, I would cut it on the scan and cut, and that 16th of an inch out or 1/8 of an inch out meant the project didn't go together. That's how many.
Oh my word!
That's how much work is involved with creating SVG files for these. It was not easy at all, but we did it. We got there and it worked. So I must thank my husband and I must thank Heather, who literally every time we came up with another one, we're cutting calendars out and throwing them away because it wasn't coming together right. Now, Heather's got an older scanner cut. I haven't got a new scanner cut either. The scanner cuts we've got don't do the scoring. We tried putting the little tiny...
Oh, okay.
Yes, we tried putting little tiny cut lines in for scoring.
Yeah, perfect.
But on my machine it worked, but on Heather's machine it didn't work.
So I do need a scoreboard.
So this is the thing. There's so many machines out there on the market, and I know people have got scanner cuts right down to the CM600, right up to the new SDX ones. I've got a CM as well as an XDX one, and we tested it on 3-4 machines. And that's why we decided in the end not to put those little cut lines for the scoring. So when you get it, let me grab. So this one I've cut out on the scanner cut.
Okay.
Okay. So if you look at, say, something like that, that's what you're going to be able to cut out. So you just need to put those score lines in. Now, you can use your trimmer and an emboss tool to do your score lines if you don't have a scoreboard. But really, a lot of paper crafters do have a scoreboard.
No, it's true. So what's a shopping? Give me a shopping list then, Dawn. What would I need? Obviously, I'm buying into the course, whether it's SVG or whether it's just the online workshop. Those details are on the screen now for the details for the online workshop without SVGs. £25 is what you're looking at. Give me a shopping list that I'm going to need. Do I need the world and his wife to create one of these? What will I need to get this home and finish the product?
Right, so to do any of these, the Tower Retreats and the Fill Your Own, you're going to need a scoreboard.
Okay.
With the original Fill Your Own, you can do metric or imperial. Doesn't matter. You're not buying a separate workshop. Both are in the same workshop.
Okay.
You just choose which videos you want to watch. Okay. So you need scoreboard, paper trimmer, glue, bone folder, red line tape.
What size cardstock do we need to start with, or doesn't that matter? Can we start with A3 and work our way down? Do we need 12 by 12?
12 by 12.
12 by 12. There we go. And I know tomorrow you've got cardstock on the show as well.
I do. I have the Pink Frog cardstock on the show. You know I love the Pink Frog cardstock.
You do.
I want a cardstock that I know is going to work. I want a cardstock that I know is going to stand the test of time. And that is why I use the Pink Frog cardstock. So you know it comes in lots of different colours. So you can choose what colour you want to go with. That is the nice thing about it. But the ones I've got in the loft of my children's, they're Pink Frog cardstock.
And they're still
going.
You
know, they will last. And when you make a project like this and you're gifting it as a keepsake gift for someone to fill up year after year, you want to have something that is going to last.
No, it's true. Right then, so that is the advent calendar. I'm going to put the link one more time into the chat rooms now. So if you're in the chat, which loads of you are, good afternoon. Welcome to Craft O'Clock. You are getting a 24, 25, 26... 26 and a half hour sneak peek is what you are getting. These are up and available now. Dawn is on air tomorrow at 3 o'clock on Hobbymaker, but we've gone early on Craft O'Clock, and that is the perk of Craft O'Clock, that we can get these little tidbits and we can get these products before they go out to everyone. So I'm conscious of the time. Let's move on to the next one, if we will. The QR code's on the screen now. Remember the one above Dawn's head, so in the top corner, that will show you everything that you're going to need as well. It's the same with the link that we've got in here. The next one I'm going to bring up is your Tower of Treats. The details on the screen at the moment are without the SVGs. Remember, anything £25 has no SVGs. If it's £30, it's got those SVG files in there as well. Right then, turn over my A4 paper with more notes that I've got here. Once again, But this is the thing. It comes fully. Everything you need is in these kits. Like, you genuinely can't go wrong. And what
No,
a beautiful giftable, i.e., the course itself for someone. Not only what you're making, but just to gift the course and say, look, I've bought you this. Are we allowed to do that?
what's that? The
Would I? So if I buy this course, say for you, am I
Mhm.
allowed to give the link to somebody else as a giftable, or have I got to buy it for myself?
I think you got to buy it for yourself.
Okay, good to
'Cause,
know.
yeah, for copyright reasons.
There
Yeah,
you
buy
go,
it for
everyone.
yourself. If you want to purchase it, buy it for somebody else because you'll need their email address to
Yes.
obviously get hold of the passwords and the links as well. So yes,
I also want to stress, because I also know the answer to this as well, because we've spoke about it in the past. You do know who's logging in and out. You can see
yeah,
who's logging in and out and when you're logging in and out and who, because you need a password, because you need your email address. Dawn will be able to see, so I don't think you can sort of bypass all of that. Let's move on, though, to the Tower of Treats. The details on the screen are without the SVGs. This is another absolute corker.
well, again, this is the new version or the newer version. So this one came out last year because I'd been doing the other one for a while and I wanted, someone said, oh, you're going to design another one. So I did. So we've got the Tower of Treats. But again, the Tower of Treats isn't just an advent calendar. So stick with me because
Okay.
it's not just an advent calendar. The nice thing about it is obviously you've got these are little drawers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably look at these little flaps and say, what are they all about? These are to pull out your little drawers.
Oh, this is cute.
So I'm going to pull this one out this side. So they're double-sided drawers that come in and out. This is why it's just so much fun. Obviously, you've got different size boxes because it's a pyramid style. So you've got all these different size boxes. And then with this one, you've got your 25 on the top as well if you want to do a Christmas Day gift. Okay. So it's just lovely. So in here, I've got in here jigsaw puzzles or jigsaw puzzle.
Oh,
So I've got all puzzle pieces.
that's clever.
Now, my sister and her husband love doing jigsaw puzzles, and always on my sister's table in the kitchen at Christmas is a big puzzle, and anybody that comes in or out comes and does a couple of little pieces to go on it. It's just been their thing. So they downsized and moved. So I sent my sister one of these last year, and it got a puzzle in it. And she said, oh, because I'm going to show you as well how you can send them if you want to send them. You're probably looking at this and thinking, how would I send that to somebody as a
Well,
gift?
yeah, it's not going to happen, Dawn, to be honest.
It is.
Is it?
Oh, yes, it is. I've done it and it works and it came out beautifully. And when I went down to visit not long back, it's under her bed and it's all there ready to be filled up again this year. So it's brilliant. It's just, I just love it. So again, it's not just Christmas. So these are all different sized little boxes. So yes, I've got a puzzle in it. I could put flavoured teas in it for a friend who's perhaps into her teas. Okay, you can put those lovely flavoured tea bags in
That'd be
it.
nice.
You could put little chocolate coins in here. I think this one up here, you can make them by changing the colourway up. They look totally different. I think in this one, oh yes, we've got little treat sweets. Lots of varieties are available. So
Or we can say, you can say anything on it. It's not the telly. We can get away.
Oh,
We can
right.
get away with branding
No,
on
I've
it.
got little Haribos in here.
Tomorrow
Because
you're
they
going to have to hide them.
They fit perfectly inside the drawers. You could put little chocolate coins in here. When my children were younger and I didn't want them to have too much chocolate, what I used to do was buy a little Christmas tree, and then in their advent calendar, I'd put a decoration on each day. So each day they'd open it up and hang
That's
the
cute.
decoration on their little tree. So that's something else you can do. I mean, the possibilities are literally endless as to what you're going to fill these with.
We've got a question in, Dawn. Just
Go on.
just a quick question from Claire, and I can't. genuinely, it's an amazing question, because I think this also sums up the answer for most people as well. She says, hi, Dawn and Adam. You might have already answered this. We haven't, Claire. That's why I'm going to ask it now. If I got the SVG version, does it still have the measurements? I haven't got a scan and cut yet, but wondered if it's worth getting this one so I have it for the future.
Yes, you get the measurement PDFs as well.
So it's future proofing. So if we're thinking long term, go for the ones with the scan and cut with the cutting files, because I still get everything I need. I just get that added bonus of someone's cutting it out for me.
Yes, I mean, I must double check, because you do get all your cutting and scoring guide, your PDFs. I think I will double check when I go on, and I will answer that tomorrow online. Is obviously with the online workshops, you've got all your separate videos that come with it as well. Now I go from start to finish. So when I'm doing the cutting, the normal cut your own version, as I like to call it, I literally, you will see me get my cardstock out and cut it on the trimmer, score it on the scoreboard, cut it with the scissors, put my tape on. So you're seeing all that step by step.
Claire, in that case, then I would go for, I'll change the QR code for you now. I would go for the £25 one without the SVG files, because Dawn will show you where to cut if you've not. Otherwise, you're going to be able to buy it, but you ain't going to be able to use it until you get yourself a little scan and cut.
Yes.
So that might be worth having a little look. Sorry, Dawn, I cut you off.
That's absolutely fine. No problem at all. So, yes. So the Tower of Treats again. Yes, it's Advent, but it doesn't have to be an Advent. Now, I've got one, and it's way over there in the other box, unfortunately. But my lovely design team lady, Heather, she made one for her son for his 21st birthday.
Oh, nice.
So what she did was she omitted and didn't add the last layer. So by taking these 4 boxes away, she had 21 boxes. Yeah. And she put a 21 on the top, and she filled it with little gifts for him, like gift cards and little affirmations and little treats. So he had 21 gifts for his 21st birthday.
See, that's nice.
You can use it like that. You can also, let me slide this one just to one side a minute. You could also just make a couple of layers.
Oh, that's cute.
So you don't have to make it as a whole advent calendar if you don't want. So again, this is going to give you a gift that you can use all year round. I was thinking you put a gardener's pair of gloves underneath the ribbon, and in the little slide out pockets you could put seeds or little markings for where the seeds go, you know, what they're going to be. So it can be a gift that you can use all year round. So it would make a perfect gift for a gardener. You could use it for a Father's Day. You know, you can really jazz it up. Let me try and pull this one out. Hang on a minute. This is why I moved downstairs to the dining room.
Oh, no, you're absolutely fine.
So can you see, by decorating it up with different papers, different cardstock, you can really jazz it up just to make something extra special for a birthday gift or a Father's Day gift, whatever you like at all. So it's not just an advent calendar. Perhaps I should have put that in the title.
It's really not just the Tower of Treats, not just an advent calendar. If you're going for these, the details on the screen are for the SVG. I will change it back to without. Remember, with this, you are going to get 16 real-time videos. Okay, this is for the ones for the details on the screen at the moment. As I said before, it's like having Dawn in your craft room. Everything is password protected online and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It comes with a printable cutting and scoring guide and instructions in a list of tools and supplies needed to make all the projects. The treat boxes go from 4.5 inches by 4.5 down to 1 inch, down to 2 by 2 that you've got on that one. That threw me. The advent calendar allows you to choose what treats you want it to hold as well. And when you're finished, you are more than welcome to use it again and again and again. We covered it with the other one. Let's cover it with this one. What's the angel policy with this one, Dawn?
As long as you make it, you can sell it.
There you go. As long as you make it, you can sell it. And it's never going to date. This is the
No.
thing with this. This link is not for a week. It's
No.
not for a month. It's not just for 365 days and then Dawn will be back and you got to buy it again. No, this is life. The only way the only way you are not going to be able to get into this link is if you lose your laptop, lose your computer, or delete the email. That's the only way you're not going to be able to get into this. Well, look at that. Look at that with the beautiful boxes that open to the side. And when it's all closed up, you've got the beautiful advent calendar that you've got on there. It's absolutely stunning. It really, really is. And remember, you've got Dawn every single step of the way holding your hand that you've got on this one. The details on the screen are just on the side of the screen are for the scan and cut version. So once again, basically, Dawn, we need the same tools that we had for the advent calendar, do we not?
You do. You need exactly the same tools, so no problem at all there. So you're going to need the same tools. Cardstock, you're going to need, again, 21 sheets of your 12 by 12 cardstock. And decorative papers for the tower treats, you're going to need about 10 to 11 sheets.
Okay.
So very similar to the other advent calendar, the fill your own advent calendar. And then you're just going to need a long, your ribbon, if you want to add ribbon to tie it up so it looks nice. So yes, and just number dies I use for the embellishments to pop on the top as well.
And everything you need and more. Like, you don't need the world and his wife to create one of these. This is something that you will bring out year on year on year. And no doubt there are. Oh, you didn't show me how you fold it down to post.
Yes, so this is what I was going to do. I've started taking
let's do it.
out. So let me just take these out of here. You can already see what's happening, I think. So let me just take these out. So this is how I posted mine. And this is how I know Heather stores hers when they're not being used.
Oh, okay.
Just bring this up. So this is your tower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've got it all there. But if you pop it to one side, doesn't matter what side, can you see? Let me pop
it goes flat.
Can you see it lays
Yeah.
nice and flat? And then what I did, I got a box and I just started stacking these on top of here. And then these around the edge. So I could post it.
That's a good idea.
So don't think because you've got something like this that you can't post it, because you can. And when I sent mine to my sister, I didn't tell her it was coming. This box arrived, this sort of size. This box arrived and she said, "Oh, something's arrived. What is it? What do I do?" So she just did a FaceTime. And I said, right, take all your boxes, pop those to one side. Let me move these out the way so you can see. I said, now lift it up. I said, start with the big box at the bottom.
And then it builds itself back up.
And then you're just going to build it up.
This is clever.
Honestly, her face when she built it back up was a picture, an absolute picture. So it just means you're going to build it all back up. Let me slide that one in there. That's it. And then we're going to lift the next layer up. Put the next ones in.
Remember why Dawn does that. The details on this side of the screen at the moment for the £25 one is the one without the SVG file. So that's where you're going to get the easy to follow step-by-step online. It's 16 real-time videos that you have in here. The finished calendar you can use year on, year out with a great, and it is a great keepsake. If you want it with the SVG files now, basically the SVG files cuts it out for you. It doesn't do the scoring for you. So if you want to do it, so you just want it to cut it out, with the SVG file, but then you need to still put your scores in. The details are on the screen now. £30 is what you were looking at for this one. The QR code, top corner, top left-hand corner, that's if you want to see all four of the kits, and then you can decide which one you want to go for. But let's be fair, for just shy of, let's take out the SVG files, let's say just shy of £50, well, it'll be £50 plus your postage and packaging. You have got two absolutely beautiful keepsakes that you can use again and again and again. Dawn, time has nearly beaten us for this one, but how quick has that gone?
I know.
Sum it all up for me. Well, we'll quickly go through the details again. I'll just do the details without the SVG files. So let's talk about quickly the online workshop with the advent calendar and bonus features on this one. Give me the quickest synopsis that you've done. Take about 2 minutes for each one.
Oh, so the fill your own advent calendar. Create your own, fill your own advent calendar to gift. It's a keepsake gift that's going to keep giving year after year for Christmas. But you've got that bonus project that can be used all year round, any time of the year. Different card, different papers, you're good to go.
On the details now, I'm quickly changing them for the SVG as well. If you want to go for your advent calendar plus bonus gifts, because you do get a bonus with this one, because obviously you can make the same, but you can make it thinner. You can put jammers into it that you've got. I've got the photo of that, which is here. So you can do this. It's the same advent calendar, but you can also put other things in as well. Take advantage of that one. And Dawn, just sum up for me the one that we've just spoken about, which is the treat tower.
Yes, the Tower of Treats. So yes, an advent calendar, but again, it can be used all year round. You can make it for your gifts all year round, just for something a little bit different. I loved Heather's idea of a 21st birthday. By not putting in the bottom layer, she had 21 little boxes that she could fill with gifts for her son on his 21st birthday. You've seen how easy it is to flap the postage as well. So you're all good to go. It's just something a little bit different.
Do you know about P&P, Dawn? Do they pay P&P?
No.
No P&P. There you go. I don't have to text Liam. So there is no... So ignore me with your P&P. There is no... excuse me. There is no P&P to pay, Sharon, either. So, because it's a digital download.
Yes.
It will go straight to your Hobbymaker account that you've got on there. Dawn will be with us tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock. Do not miss the show. If you're still unsure, you can either watch this back today. This will be online now forever, but you can watch it back and have a little think. The QR codes will all still work. They're all still there. They are all live on the Hobbymaker page as well. So please go and find them. Is there more in the pipeline, Dawn, with this?
Yes, I've got some different online workshops that I'm going to be bringing to Hobbymaker. Things to do with albums, folios, some different what I call off the page projects as well. So yes, there's some more to come.
So if you're going to like this, which I know you are, genuinely I know you're going to love these, you're going to like what's to come. Thank you, Dawn, lovely. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Have a good show. No, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come on any time as well. Just drop me a message. You're more than welcome to come on, especially if we do pre-launches like this. People are loving it that you've got. Right then. Thank you, Dawn. Don't go anywhere, and I'll speak to you when I shut all this down.
Thank you, everybody.
Speak to you soon. Tomorrow at 3. Don't miss Dawn then. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Just some messages, though, from me before we go. Remember, there's no craft o'clock tomorrow, but on Thursday, it's the birthday show. Friday, Thursday night, 9 till 10, 10:30, whenever we all get bored. The big show Thursday night is what we're looking at on that one. So you do not want to miss out. There is loads as well. We might even do a little cheeky demo because I have Jelly Bean the Bear that I've been practicing. So we may go a little bit route on that one as well. Thank you so much for all your company. You are an absolute pleasure. Now, Something good as well. I'm going to leave you with this VT. I don't know if you've seen it on Hobbymaker. One of you could join us on the telly. You could be the next guest. We'll see you Thursday night. Here's Kat to tell you more.
Have you got a passion for crafting? Do you love showing off your makes and getting others inspired to get crafting too? We're on the lookout for our first ever handmade hero, a passionate crafter to join the Hobbymaker family and share your skills live on air. The winner will get the chance to become a demonstrator on Hobbymaker and loads of other exciting opportunities too, and they'll have £500 credited to their Hobbymaker account to really kickstart your demonstrator journey. To enter, simply create a short video, maximum 3 minutes and in landscape, introducing yourself. Show us your favourite crafting technique or your craft in action, just like you would if you were on Hobbymaker. Send your video to hero@hobbymaker.co.uk with the subject line, Hunt for a Handmade Hero. For more tips on how to send that email, head over to the website. Entries close on October 31st, 2025. After that, the Hobbymaker team will select their favourites and they could appear live from our studio on air. Keep an eye on our page for updates and you might just see yourself appear on screen.